Welcome back to Mock the Mock, where I take a look at someone else's mock draft and I mock it. Giving you my thoughts, views, and opinions. Today we're looking at Kyle Krabs from the Draft Network. Couple of good guys over there at the Draft Network do some good work. I'm a big fan of Jordan Reed as well, but Kyle Krabs is definitely one of the top ones. And we're going to take a look at his mock draft today. But what's crack-a-lacking? It's your boy Broshmo, just in case you did not know so. And go ahead, become a bro and subscribe. Leave that thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. And as always, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and do the diggity gosh darn thing. Looking at this, he has taken the latest Super Bowl odds. But if you want to support the channel and get some nice looking merch, go check out my Teesprings store. Link is in the description, as well as some sports memorabilia and sports merch sites as well. If you're looking to get some cool threads or just some cool stuff for whatever background you got in your man cave, then check that out. Use the links. It helps the channel. So help me help you get more content by helping me. Oh, let's get into this sucker. All right, Kyle, what we got? Kayvon Thibodeau, KT, going to the Lions. I don't think we need to speak too much on this, but it definitely makes sense. If you don't believe in the quarterback class, then don't draft a quarterback. The Texans, they go Derek Stingley. This is interesting already. This is a curveball. A lot of people have been putting Aiden Hutchinson because the pass rush there isn't too great. But I understand getting secondary as well because, I mean, they still got Hargrave starting, don't they? That ain't good. They kissed Bradley Roby goodbye earlier this season in that trade with the Saints. So, yeah, Derek Stingley, if everything checks out, hopefully, then, yeah, the dude is good. He's got traits. He's got length. He's going to test out great at the combine. And then the Eagles is their first pick, assumed via the Dolphins. But, yeah, they go ahead. They grab Kyle Hamilton. A lot of people, I've seen a lot of people be like, man, Kyle Hamilton is not worth the top 5 pick. He plays safety. And it's just like, yeah, but he's like literally one of the next, like, I don't like throwing the word generational out here and there. But, like, if there was like a generational safety, he kind of be it. He's got a great body, a great athleticism for a guy his size. Like, the dude's got Derwin James' body with Earl Thomas type range, and that helps. That helps so much in the back end. But I understand why our like corner, edge, or tackle, wide receiver, and I would probably say, well, obviously quarterback, probably are a little bit more valuable. But Hamilton's just like, he's a special case. The dude is totally deserving of a top 10, and in this case top 5 pick. So if the Eagles want to go there, because they only got safeties, or at least good ones, even Anthony Harris, who's on a one-year deal anyways, having a down year. Jaguars go Evan Neal, so they get someone opposite of, I assume, Jawan Taylor. Since Cam Robinson probably franchise tag, so probably not coming back. Neal's great. He deserves to be in the top 5. He's easily the best tackle in this class as of right now. And then Washington football team, they go Malik Willis. Quarterback, yeah, totally. I mean, if they bring back Ryan Fitzmagic, then yeah, let Willis sit. Get some firepower on that offense. A guy with, I mean, dude, he's such a dual threat, man. What he can do as a runner, he's much improved as a passer, and a lot of that is because of the footwork. So I really like this thus far. Aiden Hutchinson going to the Jets. It's a good scheme fit, I'll say that. I mean, where else do you go if you're the Jets? Would be the interesting question. And I mean, you got a guy like Hutchinson who doesn't even, like, I don't know if he still has the capability of kicking to the inside. He shedded some weight, so it might not be a place you really want to put him. John Franklin Myers, very, very good himself, but he has the size to kick to the inside if you need him to. There with Quentin Williams. Or I mean, you could just kind of play a wide 9 with Hutchinson, throw him, kind of have him as a stand-up pass rusher. You can do a variety of different things. So I don't mind that. Like, if that's where you want to go, that's where you want to go. He's going to be probably the top guy on the board at this point. So yeah, George Karlaftis, man, going to Giants here with this pick. I don't know if he's exactly like a good fit there. I don't know. This one will be interesting. I don't think, like for me, Karlaftis is probably best utilized as like, well, I guess you put him at 5 tech then, but then isn't that typically that's where Leonard Williams is playing? You know, this one's interesting. It's just with Karlaftis, it's gonna be intriguing how you want to use him. A lot of people like I could see early down base 4-3 edge with the ability to kick inside on third downs. He's easily a 3-4 end. Can he be a guy that you can just play outside? Because it's not like he's not real bendy. He's kind of got small, like his length ain't great. So that one, it'll be interesting. I don't feel good about Karlaftis in the top 10. But for me, he's in that like 11 to 20 area, so I don't know. DeMarvin Leal going to the Eagles here, so they get Hamilton, they get Leal. No problem. I mean, all these guys are really good anyway. And then Matt Corral going to the Eagles. I kind of like it because it's very likely they're not going to keep all 3 picks. I really think they're going to probably trade down, maybe invest in the 2023 draft. So they'll probably keep their 2 picks in this class, but I think they'll likely trade the other. But since we don't do trades in this mock draft apparently, and that's not a shot. There's mock drafts I don't want to do trades with. So, but yeah, use it as a lottery ticket. Go ahead and shoot for the fences. If Corral's your guy, Corral's your guy. Kenyon Green going to the Jets. I kind of like the ability here because he's a dude that could play either the guard spots at a high level. He could play either the tackle spots, I think, at a high level. So, yeah, Kenyon Green is pretty dope. I think he is for sure going to be a tackle, though, at the next level. And honestly, this is the perfect scheme for him. You want a scheme with a lot of movement, and the guy's great in space, so... Giants, Ikem Ekwonu. Big fan of this pick. I've been mocking it a lot with the Giants' first pick because I really believe that he is a top 10 prospect, man. He's going to test out great, and he's just been a phenomenal pass protector. Falcons go corner. I believe it. Falcons go corner, Kyer Elam. So I think he's a good for Dean Pease. You could go edge, but it's an edge-rich class, so you could take care of that in day 2. So there is that. The Dolphins go Tyler Linderbaum. They address the center position. I'm a big mark for Tyler Linderbaum. I get it. He'll be a safer pick. You kind of maybe want to do something else. Maybe a little more sexy, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Ahmad Gardner going to the Chiefs. I really think Chiefs need to go edge, man. Really do. Kingsley and Nagbari would be a nice pick here, but not a lot of other draft guys are high on him. So I don't get it. But Ahmad Gardner is a good scheme fit, but I don't think corner is the problem there for the Chiefs. It's the lack of a pass rush who they just brought in Melvin Ingram to kind of help with that. So yeah, I think they should probably go edge here. Well, but like get a first round edge while before they're gone. We got the Patriots, Garrett Wilson. I like Wilson as a good compliment to like Mac Jones and what he does. He's this cat Wilson. He's a cat that could attack the field at all levels. Very good route runner, just a great tactician altogether. And I think that's what Jones needs. Let's keep this sucker rolling. Oh, Desmond Ridder. He's going to the Broncos. I do think Broncos go quarterback. Get in Ridder. He's a guy I don't think you could start immediately. The accuracy, ball placement's just average to sub-average. I get that he's not getting a lot of time behind that Cincinnati offensive line. but still, like, you have so many weapons. The scheme for the most part is pretty simplistic. I think that's why we see a lot of success. But even when he's given a clean pocket, there are times he just misses completely. And I get it. The other traits, they're very sexy. But I think traits-wise, you look at a guy like Malik Willis, who you would say has maybe comparable accuracy. I think Willis is actually better. And a lot of the mechanics he fixed this year too with his a lot of it was just lower body, how he spreads and sets his feet. It sounded dirtier than it should have. For me, I just don't think it's for Ritter. I don't think it's a mechanical issue, dude. I think it's just he just can't hit the hit the broadside of a barn. Is that the saying? I kind of feel that way with him. That's why I'm probably going to be lower on him than a lot of other people, just because that's just something that just sticks in my craw, dude, and I just having a hard time getting over. Charles Cross going to the Panthers. They get a left tackle. Sounds good to me. Jordan Davis going to the Browns makes a ton of sense, man. Grabbing somewhat thick in the middle of that defense. I like it. And I always talk about like starting around the 15th to 17th picks where I'm like I start to feel like you get into the Jordan Davis range. So yeah, I don't mind that pick here at all. Vikings, they go first round corner. It's Mike Zimmer. He does that. This one's interesting. Chargers go Myjah Sanders with Drake Jackson still on the board. I think Drake Jackson might be a better fit, man. He is a good candidate for that Y9. So I think this one's a bit interesting. Make a case for Adam Anderson. Who else could we go here? We could go one of the like receivers. So, if Michael Willis does end up leaving free agency or for free agency. So a lot of others. Myjah Sanders, man, he's on the lower end of the spectrum of my first round edge. So KZ Nagbar still on the board, but I can see Drake Jackson being a better fit. Darion Kennard going to the Steelers. So I guess the plan is insert him at right tackle or have him compete for right tackle. Worst case scenario, he ends up being a guard for the future for us. If Trey Turner's on a long-term option, which he probably isn't. So yeah, I could see them addressing this position here. What other? I don't know. If you're truly looking for a right tackle, though, Nicholas Petit-Frere, I think, would be a good option. I'm trying to, like, read right now. Yeah, no, I don't mind the pick, man. I don't mind the pick. It's just I feel like I'm not in love with it. As a matter of fact, Petit-Frere goes right here. This is a good one. The guy has got experience at both tackle spots. Good thing. Jonah Williams, he's the same way. So you can kind of mix and match, see who plays better where. Chris Olave going to the Saints. This is apparently everybody and their mom loves this pick now too. To be fair, I was loving this pick as well. It just makes a lot of sense. Get them a downfield target to maybe complement Michael Thomas, or they just need help with downfield, man. Some deep ball guys. And Olave, there we go. Chris Olave can be that. Jahan Dotson going to the Buccaneers. I get it. I think Antonio Brown and Chris Godwin are both free agents at the end of the season. So that leaves you with Mike Williams, Tyler Johnson, Jalen Darden, and Scotty Miller. I think would be probably the top guys there. So added to that, it just feels like a rich get richer type of thing, and maybe there's other areas they could address. Not opposed to it though. McDuffie's still on the board. You go corner. I don't know. Interesting pick though. Drake London going to the Bills. What's this, man? Oh, he's talking about, okay. So he says, yes, Gabriel Davis is a promising young receiver, but good players shouldn't prevent you from drafting potentially great ones, which I don't disagree with. Don't disagree with. I just feel like maybe you go with the corner position here. I do like Drake London. I don't mind that. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Devin Lloyd going to the Raiders. I like this fit a lot. Some people like Christian Harris. Some people like Nakobe Dean. I think in terms of what the Raiders need, if they're going to continue to run a very zone-heavy scheme, especially for the linebacker position. Linebackers are in that scheme currently are playing about 70-75% of their snaps are in coverage, are zone. So Lloyd, I think, is perfect candidate for that. Jaquan Brisker going to the Cowboys. Ooh, yeah, Cowboys, they got a bunch of one-year deals at safety, and Brisker's just been amazing this season. Totally amazing. And then Trevor Penning, dude, he's been moving up a lot in the draft community for people. Like, this is the second mock draft in a row that we've seen him in the first round. To be fair, like, yeah, all the first round tackles that I have already have gone. So, yeah, this one's very interesting. I feel like maybe you go like Treylon Burks or something, you know? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Adam Anderson going to the Ravens. So I like this. I like him potentially taking over for Tyus Bowser, because Adam Anderson does have some coverage experience. He's played over 100 coverage snaps this season. So very impressive. He's actually been solid in them. Drake Jackson going to the Cardinals. Wow. I think this is a pretty good steal. I think he should be in that he should be like a top 20 prospect. But him coming to here, like they say, speed, length, his production has been great this season, especially if Chandler Jones ends up just becoming a free agent. I like this. Jacoby Dean going to the Titans is a good one too. I like this mock draft. I actually like it quite a bit. To pair him up, like, this is funny though, right? To pair him up with David Long, but with likely Evans on the way out, Jayon Brown is on a one-year deal. So the other guy there is Monty Rice, right? And Nakobe Dean comes in. This would be the second time Nakobe Dean has taken the starting job away from Monty Rice, because he did it back in Georgia last season. So very interesting. And then Treylon Burks, the Lions, they get a receiver. They like these big contested catch guys that are big downfield contested catch guys, and Burks got some legit speed to him. So I think it looks like that's what the Lions want to do. They want to attack downfield a lot more. They want to be more of this vertical type of offense, and Burks would help you do that. But overall, this is actually a very good mock draft, I think. Outside of, let's see, I really liked this Lloyd pick. I understand this London pick and the Dotson. I think Kennard, I don't dislike it. I think Myjah Sanders going this high, it's not really for me. He really feels like the same guy from last season. I think he could definitely improve on his hand placement, just how he uses his hands altogether. So I do think that's a bit high for him. I would say Desmond Ridder. It's just a difference in opinion. I'm not that high on Desmond Ridder, so I can't even fault that. I really think the Chiefs should go edge because their corner position, I don't think they have a bad corner position. It just they can't get pressure, so it makes them look worse than they really are. Karlaftis feels a bit high, but overall, this is actually, I think, a really good mock draft. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. And that's it for the video. Go ahead, do that YouTube thing. And as always, until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.